Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're very kind. Well, what can I say? Thank you very much, and welcome to the show. We have two more teams of two raring to go with deft descriptions of funny phrases. So right away, let's meet the first of our celebrity partners. It's a welcome back to Debbie Greenwood. A glutton for punishment, eh?
I am, really, I am. I made the mistake of saying to Bruce Forsyth that I hated washing cars. And so what did he do? He sent me off to a bus depot in South London and made me wash a double-decker bus.
Oh, this was on You Bet, wasn't it, a couple of weeks ago?
That's right, so I got absolutely soaked, all of the hose pipe going all over the place. I think the bus was actually dirtier when I finished with it than when I started.
Yeah, I mean, it takes what, to wash an average car about 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour to do it.
I don't know what sort of car you've got, but mine takes a lot longer than that.
Well, a bus there, what, a couple of hours to do that altogether?
Yeah, it took me 3 hours. 3 hours altogether to do that.
Well, there's no physical work here for you on this show, of course, but the old mind has got to get matching in a moment. Nice to see you back, Debbie. Welcome to the show. Now, let's meet the gentleman who's partnering Debbie. He's Ian McNeil, and he comes from Aberdeen. Nice to see you, Ian.
Hello, Steve.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I work for another company in a computer help desk.
Floppy desk, is it, this?
A floppy desk, that's right. I'm in it.
Right. And what sort of hobbies do you have? I know you watch football, and you watch the Dons,
Yeah, I
presumably.
watch the Dons, yeah. Big fan of the Dons, and I like playing golf as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
In the swing. Any unusual ambitions, maybe?
Not really unusual, but I'd really like to get my golf handicap down.
Oh, you and me both. After the show, we're going to have a lesson, right? We've got Ian and Debbie over here, ladies and gentlemen. And now we welcome a man who loves being thrown in at the deep end. He is the strikingly tall Chris Searle. Strikingly tall, what a ridiculous phrase.
Very good phrase indeed.
It is, absolutely.
Strikingly tall.
Difficult to tell when you're sitting down, of course. Tell me, that the end of the deep end, it was a couple of years ago now, but it's been repeated a few times too. Which was the most either difficult or embarrassing thing you had to do?
There is one moment on In at the Deep End which is engraved forever in my memory, and that is stepping out onto the floor of the Hammersmith Palais with a one-piece stretch fabric catsuit on and a number on my back. And this was a bid for the World Championships, not really, a local championship. I was going to dance the Paso Doble in a competition. Poor partner. I was just reflecting that I feel sorry for the partner as well, Steve. But that was pure torture. I was on a hiding to nothing, and I never want to go near that place
Sure, it must
again.
be. I mean, have you danced the Paso Doble since?
Are you joking?
Well, you couldn't dance it then, anyway.
I couldn't dance anything after that. You know,
It was a wonderful season. It's great to have you on our show. Chris, welcome to the Pyramid Game.
Thank you, Steve.
And let's meet now a lady who's returning indeed for the final time. We're allowed 3 cracks, of course, at this game. And we welcome back Katie Kent from Surrey. She's a bank clerk, as we know. Nice to see you, Katie, all right?
Yes, thank you.
How much have you got so far? Just remind us. I'll tell you.
£175.
That's it, £175 you have, yeah. And that was got yesterday, of course. And you're also a bit of a gardener, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yeah. What is the secret? I mean, I can't get on with it, I must say.
I haven't got a secret. I just go out and if things look as if they shouldn't be there, I pull them up. And if they've got pretty flowers on, I leave them. I don't know whether they're weeds or not.
So you might have weeds going...
I might, yes. I might have beautifully cultivated weeds. I don't know.
No, but it's a nice sort of country garden you've got, isn't it?
No, very small little garden.
Just a little patch?
Little patch,
No,
yes.
it's enough
Very
for most
proud of
people.
my little patch.
Nice to have you back here. We've got Katie and Chris there. Right, let's face the phrases, folks. We've got coming up here for you now your starter for 10. Join the dots, blow that. Doubling up, tell me when. Oh, busting into song and testing time. So let's test you then, Debbie. Which one would you like to pick?
Tell me when, I think. What do you think?
Tell me when. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, we start with a bang. Oh, a little gong anyway, because this, of course, is the Lucky 7, and the special prize will be on offer if all 7 are guessed correctly by young Ian over there. And we have things that have dates on. Right, and your example is a coin. All right? So we've got 30 seconds on the clock. Off we go. It starts now.
You sign it at the bottom, you put a date on the top. Yep. You need it to travel abroad. It's a document, a little book. Yes. You drink it in nice goblets.
Wine.
Yes. You have dates on it. You keep it on the wall.
Calendar.
Yes. It's very healthy and it's in a little pot. You eat it up. And it's very healthy. Rhymes with Bert. No, pass.
Pass.
Like a newspaper, only it's colour and it's like a woman's...
Magazine.
Yeah. You use it like a...
Oh, there's nothing like a strawberry-flavoured Bert, I always think. It's a yoghurt we were after there. And Debbie and Ian have now got themselves 5 points. OK, so we nip smartly on to the next one, Chris.
I think we should start at my intellectual level. Join the dots. Join the dots, we'll have, please.
All right, these are things which have lines, OK? And your example is zebra or zebra, much more a stripe than a line, I suppose. But things which have lines, 30 seconds on our clock. It starts ticking away now.
This is a chart by which you measure success and failure, and you put it on the wall. Yes. This is what you have on the face of your hand, and it's also a kind of tree which dates go on. Yes. This is the thing that goes around the middle of the Earth. It's a line.
The equator?
Yes. These are things that you use to navigate your way around the place. They have,
a compass?
No, this is the piece of paper with the printing on it.
A chart?
No, it's a kind of chart.
A map?
It's like a... Yes, maps. This is on the front of your head at the top. Oh, between your heads. This is a thing that grows on trees. Lots and lots of green ones.
Lots and lots of green ones. The panic look in his eye went, what do I do next? However, don't worry about it. You've got yourself 4 points. And the reason I say don't worry, of course, is because they're only one behind. This is where we turn the television sets around. The monitor's now facing our contestants, so hoping to make the money. Ian, what would you like?
I'll go for testing time, Steve.
OK, and we have in this category things associated with competition. And the example here is tournament. So we've got 7 more in the category, as there are in all of them. 30 seconds, which start now.
To get in this show, I had to go to...
Audition.
The London, New York.
Marathon.
England played rugby union at it. London, rugby ground.
Wembley.
Sounds like Buckingham.
Twickenham.
Clues across and down in the paper. A game, a football game, another word,
Match.
strikes. The Monte Carlo.
Rally.
If you're third, you get a bronze.
Well, you said it anyway, without the time. It doesn't really matter. And, yeah, rugby at Wembley. Oh, no, they wouldn't have that.
Sorry. Look,
I tell you.
I'm from Liverpool. I don't know anything about rugby.
I know, the RFU would be down on you, I can tell you. Anyway, at the end of that round, they've got 10 points. It's all to do with the difference... No, never mind. Anyway, we've now got your starter for 10, blow that, and doubling up. And right then, it's Kent.
Your starter for 10.
Right, words that start with the letters T-E-N. And your example is tenement. We've got 30 seconds to come your way. It starts now.
Very soft. Meat is like this.
Tender.
Yes. You play a game on a court.
Tennis.
Yes. Man singing voice.
Tenor.
You have an inclination to do something.
Tendency.
Well, it's shorter than that.
Tendent. Oh.
It's all right. It's you can have a past this
Tense.
and yes. This is like Skittles. Yes, like you have.
Ten-pin bowling.
Well, yeah. Octopus have this.
Yes, indeed, they do. And the answer to that would have been tentacles, and said very, very carefully. And look at what we got here. 10 points apiece.
Ooh.
As yet, though, we don't go into a tie-break because there are 2 categories remaining there. Ian's going to describe and choose either blow that or doubling up.
Doubling up, please.
Doubling up you shall have. OK, fine. Things that copy or duplicate, the example being carbon. OK? Got that on board? 30 seconds, starting now.
Short word for monkey.
Chimp.
Planet of the...
Apes.
Talking bird.
Parrot.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sounds like... Lino.
Rene.
Pass. Shorthand.
Typing.
Yeah. It's not a real one, it's...
Fake.
Yeah. Something you go and duplicate something with.
Rene, I love that. Hello, hello, hello. In fact, you do say it only once, but you hear it twice because it was an echo, you see.
Oh, I see.
And at the end of that round, they moved on to 14 points. Katie, you know you need 5 from Blow That if you're to go and play for pounds once more. And for the final time, we have things associated with air conditioning. With air conditioning, your example is heat. And your time starts now.
It blows cool air onto you.
Fan.
What I just said. The type of air.
Duct.
Rhymes with rule.
Cool.
It's what drives the fan in the first
Electric
place.
motor.
It's the hole in the wall where the air comes
Duct.
through. No, like a duct, but
A hole, orifice, ventilator.
well, shorter than
Vent.
ventilator. Yeah. The noise it makes, like a bee.
Buzz, hum,
Hum. It's what you turn it on and off with.
switch.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to tell you, she's done it again because Katie and Chris are the winners. Sorry to lose you, Ian, my man. It was a brief stay, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah.
Marvellous to see you, and take our best wishes back to Aberdeen, along with the Pyramid Trophy, of course.
Thank
You, Debbie, will play again in part 2. We have 2 new contestants then, because for the final time, Katie has got to go and play for pounds. We just saw how strikingly tall you are then, you see.
Oh, yes, well, I'll do it again for you.
No, it's quite all
Ready,
right.
cameras off on this? Too late, you missed it.
Right, OK. This time, of course, we put 60 seconds on the clock, and there's plenty of money available up there. Let's hope you make as much as you possibly can. Don't use the words, not that you would anyway, Chris, I know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm capable of anything under these conditions.
60 seconds start right now.
This is items that have things on the back that wag, usually animals.
Types of dogs.
No,
Kinds
these
of
are items
Things to do with dogs.
that have things at the back. What are the
Tails.
things called? Yes,
Tails. Well, things with tails.
yes. Components which go to make up a device which puts fires out. Sorry.
Fire extinguisher.
Kinds of... This is a round edible thing made with pastry.
Yes, a cake.
No, not made with pastry.
pie.
He puts it, yes. So it's kinds...
A type of pie.
Yes.
Types of pies.
Jobs, occupations are also, particularly when they're doctors,
professions?
lawyers,
Professions.
yes. Items which are very sort of fine material.
Delicate things that are delicate fabrics.
A particular kind of delicate fabric.
Things made of silk.
Yes. And this is an utterance of a thing that is made of water and soap, and you blow. But it's dialogue. Very close. Very close.
Terrific, terrific. Well played. For the first time, that was a magnificent effort, I must tell
I
you.
completely forgot you're supposed to sit on your hands for this one, but I don't think I did anything other than this.
I know.
That would have given
Katie,
the game away.
you've got yourself £325. Thanks for being with us.
Thank
We'll
you
be
very
back in
much.
just a moment. Thank you very much indeed, and welcome back to the Pyramid Game. Katie Kent has now departed. She played her 3 allotted times and made herself plenty of money, in fact, about 325 quid altogether. That therefore means, of course, that we have 2 new contestants to meet, the first of whom is Michael Sim, who comes from Buckinghamshire. Welcome to you, Michael.
Good. Hello.
Whereabouts in Bucks do you hail from?
I hail from Taplow.
Taplow.
Near Maidenhead.
It's Wogan country there, isn't it, out there?
So I'm told, yes.
Absolutely. Keeps a low profile, though. He's well hidden away. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a chief immigration officer.
Are you? Well, maybe you could answer me one question. I've always wondered, does a Chinese chef need a wok permit?
Often.
Thought that might have gone a little bit better, actually. You know. Now, what about your spare time activities and hobbies? What do you like doing?
Well, I sort of play bridge socially, golf badly, and have a weekly wobble around the squash court.
A little wobble around the squash court,
Yes.
eh? Well, it's good to see you here today. Welcome, Michael Sim. Contestant number 2, partnering Chris Searle, is Tessa Jobbins, and she comes from Cardiff. Welcome to you, Tessa.
Thank you, Steve.
You live there? Were you born there too?
No, I wasn't. I was born in Abergavenny.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Which is what, little? That's up
It's
the
about
coast.
30 miles away.
Right. Okay. And a temporary housewife.
That's right.
You're hoping to move into permanent employment before
I
too
do
long.
indeed, yes.
Right. Tell me about your hobbies there, for all the things you get up to.
Well, reading, upholstery, various things like that, gardening, herbs, all sorts of
You have a
things.
problem with the upholstery, though, don't you? I believe.
You've heard, yes. I do lovely upholstery on Victorian chairs, and then the cat comes with his claws and ruins them.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe you should stuff that as well, you know.
I hadn't thought of that one.
Welcome to you, Tessa Jobbins,
Thank you,
ladies and gentlemen. Okie dokie, the master plan is to reveal all. Let's do it now and see what we've got up there on the phrases. We've got wannabe, ye olde story, knockers, oh yeah, aye aye, oily start, and fetching etching, as we bring in Debbie Greenwood to choose the first one.
Ye old story, please.
Oh. Often happens that, doesn't
Deja
it?
vu.
Yeah, déjà vu. Oui, merci bien. And it is, in fact, here, of course, the special Lucky 7, a prize on offer to you there, Michael, if you get all 7 correct in this round, in this category. Things that you might find in an historical film. And your example is armour, OK? 30 seconds on the clock starts now.
It's what you defend.
Shield.
Rhymes with short.
Fort.
Yeah. It's an old church type of place.
A cathedral.
Where Jesus would have been.
Castle,
where he met
temple.
those people. Yeah. In shining armour.
A knight.
Yeah. Greeks wore it, all like a sheet wrapped around them.
A toga.
Yeah. Very famous Buddhist leader.
The Dalai Lama.
No, in fact, it mightn't be Buddhist at all. Imran.
No. I think you'll find he was a Hindu, Debbie. Actually.
What's a Hindu?
Lay eggs, thank you very much. Right. And at the end of that round, they've got 4 points. Now, there's no doubt about it, the old ones are the worst ones, so what are you going to choose here, Chris?
I shall return to my unsuccessful youth, I think, and go for the fetching etching. Never worked.
Fetching, etching, right, let's see what happens here. We have things which are sometimes, not always, but sometimes engraved, right? Your example is a ring. So think, we've got 7 things which are engraved, sometimes coming up in 30 seconds, starting now.
You wear it around your wrist, and it's
bracelet.
decorative, yes. This is what you get if you make a film and it's very successful.
An
You get a
Oscar?
statue, yes. This is a thing with a heart-shaped thing. Usually you wear it around your neck with
Pendant?
a picture inside.
Locket?
Yes. This is what you make cigarettes burn with.
A lighter?
Yes. This is what you drink things out of.
A goblet?
No.
A glass?
Wine, yes. This is what you protect yourself with. You might have a sword in the
shield?
other hand. Yes, this is an award, a presentation.
A
It's
cup?
something, yes, but a particular kind
Trophy?
of... No, a kind of cup. It's a colour of cup, and it's the material we're looking for.
And it was silver. Well, silver-tongued he certainly was there, because that's taken that team on to 6 points. Right then, Michael, what would you like here?
I think I'll have aye.
Aye, aye. Things that you can do with your eyes. Your example is stare, OK? Your example being stare. 7 things you can do with your eyes. 30 seconds, start now.
You look at a book and you see
Read.
what's in... Rock and...
Roll. Wink.
You come in, something's misty and you bring it into...
Focus.
When you do this
Squint.
and that.
Blink.
Jesus
Bar.
died on one.
Cross.
There are many ways of getting at it, and that was one of them. And they now have 11 points. Yeah, full house there. Yeah, Michael Simmons, a lateral thinker, we can see that. So we've got wannabe knockers and oily starts here for you,
I
Tessa.
think we'll have oily start, please.
OK, fine. And it's things that might squeak. Your example is a door. A door. So 7 things that might squeak. 30 seconds again, starting now.
This goes hong, hong, hong. Pink with a curly tail.
It's mouse.
No, with a curly tail.
curly tail,
Yes,
pink.
that's right. You go up them when you go to bed.
Stairs.
And I just said it, where you go up.
To bed. To bed.
Yes, you play it.
Violin?
Yes. And this is something, it's a noise that you
Throat
make.
singing?
No, the noise.
Throat?
Rhymes with poise.
Noise? Voice?
Yes. What you put on your feet.
Shoes?
Did we? What happened? No, he was just out of time there. So nevertheless, an exciting and interesting situation. We're in 11 points apiece. Right, Michael, you've got to choose a category and, of course, decide who's going to describe. You're going to describe, are you?
I'll describe, isn't
All right, fine. You fancy that?
I suppose I'll revert to type and go for knockers.
Yeah, I thought you might at some
Beg your
point,
pardon.
yes. Things that hit other things, and your example is simply a stick, OK? 30 seconds again on the clock. It starts now.
Play cricket with it.
Croquet. Bat.
The Russian flag is this and a sickle.
Hammer.
A canoe.
Paddle.
Yes. A boxer, another name for a boxer.
Spar.
Also a pilot.
Fighter.
Yes. Tennis, you play with it.
Racket.
Thunder and
Lightning.
players who kick balls do it with a...
Foot. Boot.
Yeah, all together.
Football boot.
Yes.
Yes, that's it, all together. 18 points. Right, 18 points indeed they have, and so you need all 7 in order to force a playoff here in a tie-break, and it's wannabe, 7 things people wish for. The example is peace, OK? 30 seconds on the clock and the time starts now.
When you're absolutely blooming with good...
Joy, happiness.
You're in really good shape because you've been to the
Very
doctor
fit.
lately. No, you've
Fighting
had
fit.
your... This has been checked by the doctor and it's
Your
been checked by the
fitness.
hospital. Yes, but it's a thing that I have because I've
Pass.
been to the... I've had...
Pass.
All right, yes, fine. Now, it's celebrated, or celebration. There's somebody is...
Happy birthday.
They have this when they're very celebrated and they're well known. And they have-
Famous.
Yes. This is what people yearn for when they want to be really good at something. They want to make lots of money and be famous. Yes, another word for that.
And bang goes the gong, and I can tell you at the end of that, of course, that Michael and Debbie are the winners. Oh, don't worry. Health and happiness. Health is the one you got stuck on at the beginning,
Yes,
wasn't
it was,
there?
yeah.
Well, obviously you're in better health now, I know. You're back
Thank
to
you,
full
Steve.
fitness, aren't
Yes,
you?
yes,
It's
sir.
great to see you here. I'm sorry you couldn't stay longer.
Yes.
Somebody has to lose, though, don't
Yes,
they?
yes.
That's very bad luck.
It is.
Good try.
It was a very good try indeed. You've got the Special Pyramid Trophy.
Thank you.
Nice little thing, eh? Stick it on the mantel shelf.
Yes.
In Cardiff.
Yes.
It's not Cathays you're from, is it?
No, it isn't.
I used to have digs in there many
Did
years
you?
ago. Well, that's by the by, by the by. Oh, yes, isn't it interesting? Do you want to know about the Knights in the Conservative Snooker Club?
Oh, yeah.
No. What we want to do is say, Chris, thank you for playing the game.
Thank you very much.
Marvellous to see you. But now, let us go, ladies and gentlemen, and play for pounds. Oh, happy memories, but that must be for later. Right then, Michael. My man, you're not going to row the boat ashore, but you're going to row yourself right into the money, of course, if you manage to do well here with Debbie.
Do our best.
You ready
I'm
for this?
terrified.
Yeah, not at all. Well, maybe you are, but you'll pretend not to be. We'll put 60 seconds on the clock. We're going to wish you an awful lot of luck, and the time starts now.
People who belong to the Legislative Assembly, people like Margaret Thatcher, people like...
MPs.
The whole phrase...
members of Parliament.
That's right. They're bits of the lower part of your
Parts
whole
of your
body.
soul, parts of your foot.
That's right. Sorts of...
Types of...
correct. And it's what you put on the wall in a house with a brush.
types of paint.
Yes. Bits of... And it's a baby's bed. Bits of a
Parts
baby's...
of a cot.
That's right. It's an inanimate object which is behind a car and you tow it along a road.
A trailer.
Yeah,
A
bigger than a
caravan.
trailer, that's right, and it's dialogue.
What a caravan might say.
Correct. Items which you forget or you mislay. Item which
Lost property.
Items.
Things which you might lose.
That's right. Well done.
Well. Well, do we have to tell you, it's all flashing away there, of course. That is the jackpot, and you've got the lot, and you can come back again. Well, I hope you can come back again and do it tomorrow.
I'll do my best.
Do your best, yeah. I noticed you going for the foot there, but in fact, you would have got it, I think, without him pointing it under there. Well, it's very tempting, I know.
Sorry.
Anyway, Michael, well done. No, it's all right. Please, we do forgive you. Thank you so much, Debbie, for being with us. I'm looking forward to seeing you later in the year, maybe again. In the meantime, of course, we will be back at the same time tomorrow. He's got the jackpot, has Michael. Will he get another one, or maybe another 2 tomorrow? Tune in then and find out.